Tonight with the 4th of July travel rush and what's expected to be the busiest travel week in 15 years, as some of the nation's airports are already grappling with lingering delays and cancellations. Severe storms forcing Delta Airlines to cancel hundreds of flights at its largest hub in Atlanta. Travelers were temporarily stranded as other major travel hubs, including Dallas, D.C. and Charlotte, were hit with delays, cancellations and ground stops. Multiple tornadoes hitting Minnesota and South Dakota this weekend as more severe storms are on the way to the plains and upper Midwest. Our weather team is standing by with the forecast. But first, ABC's Faith Abube leads us off from New York's LaGuardia Airport.
Tonight, millions on the move ahead of another potential record-breaking holiday travel crush. AAA predicting 72 million Americans are expected to travel at least 50 miles from home for 4th of July celebrations. One of the nation's biggest airlines, Delta, off to a bumpy start to the holiday getaway. Powerful storms in Atlanta Friday crippling Delta's operations, causing the airline to divert more than 90 flights to other airports. Some air traffic controllers at the world's busiest airport evacuating due to strong winds.
Ground rumor is you guys had to evacuate the tower, is that correct?
Delta briefly pulling more than 100 aircraft for damage inspections and canceling hundreds of flights due to strong winds and hail. For a third day, frustrated flyers left waiting at airports for hours.
I'm very tired.
Trying to just get some sleep.
Those travel troubles now appear to ease. Delta telling ABC News that its operations were stable today with no additional impacts expected. The FAA anticipating this could be the busiest week in the skies in 15 years. A majority of holiday travelers, however, avoiding the airports and hitting the road. More than 61 million Americans are expected to travel by car, with gas prices dropping by 3 cents since last week, the lowest 4th of July average since 2021. But severe weather could put a damper on some plans. Multiple tornadoes hitting Minnesota and South Dakota this weekend.
And Linsey, a massive test ahead for the airports and the airlines. Thursday expected to be the busiest travel day this holiday, with more than 50,000 flights in the air. Linsey.
So word to the wise, try to avoid travel on Thursday. Faith, thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Danny Beckstrom from our New York station WABC. Good evening to you, Danny. Can you time this all out for us?
Yeah, tonight another round firing up with parts of the upper Midwest and the plains in the bullseye. We're talking multiple rounds across multiple states. Severe thunderstorm watches in effect right now from Denver, Colorado up through Green Bay, Wisconsin. Our primary concern going to be damaging wind gusts. But these storms can also produce torrential rain that can trigger flash flooding, a flash flood watch in effect in Kansas City as well. Here's a look at the threat zone. We expect multiple rounds to take us right into Monday morning's commute. Now, pushing ahead into the holiday week, for a lot of the country, it's a fairly seasonable setup. That means summer-like heat and scattered storms. That could create some issues for fireworks on Friday in parts of the plains and southeast coast. But here in the Northeast, Linsey, things actually look really fantastic heading into the 4th.
All right, fingers crossed, Danny. Thank you.